forces the worldview and defends the interests of those who rule America.
All right, guys. I'm going to try this one more time. I am getting ready to change out the valve covers on a 1992 Chevy Van 3500.
With new global digital enterprises like Google, Facebook, and Twitter growing in
see if I can get it done. That's all I can say.
US-based media became
Happy
a
Sunday.
transnational force. The U.S. media companies are themselves owned in large part by hedge funds,
And I hope I
mutual
can get this
funds, and
done.
finance companies.
I'm challenging myself to do this. Mike, I'm going to challenge myself to get these valve covers done. What you think, dude? Think I can do it?
i.e. the Disneys, the CBSs,
think I can do it?
All of them, this is all public documents.
I hope I can.
Actually owned by mutual fund companies.
Then I'm checking out this feed here.
So, and also they also get a lot
checking
of
out these features on the phone.
See any consistent criticism about these fund companies.
Are these companies investigated by the media?
No, they're not.
Are they responsible to the public in some way? Are they accountable to the public? Really
Can you hear me pretty good? Is the radio too loud? Give me a 1 if it's good, a 2 if I need to lower the volume.
The Pirates of Manhattan.
Well, people are not going to be not getting the truth.
But there is a lot of coverage, especially of politics, that's often treated as a sporting event, with an emphasis on poll numbers and election results. Mary Boyle follows media coverage of elections for Common Cause. What about the role of the media? Is the media helping to strengthen our democracy?
All right, Mike, cool.
Helping to divide us?
Well, I think that's a great question. I think
trying to figure out how I can
there are a couple
invite you to the panel, Mike.
Obviously, you've got kind of cable channels that are, in different camps, and they're not showing different points of view. You've got Fox News showing the right, you've got MSNBC showing the left. And so with a setup like that, you have Americans that are just kind of tuning into the channel they want to listen to, that kind of expresses their views, and you're not seeing kind of a mix of an opinion, a debate, anything like that. You've also got the shrinkage of the media. You've got less coverage of what's going on, and I think this is particularly concerning more around kind of state-based and local politics, where there's even less coverage of what's going on in politics.
But even as the world is known for its diversity, American media is not. Editorially and ideologically, the power elite reflect the views of the government.
There's another way
to shape its views. Dissenting politicians like Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr. have a hard time getting their views heard.
But it showed me if I have your phone number, I can add you to join the group.
They shape a narrative for the American people, a narrative.
5 words you pronounce wrong 2 years before your brain starts shutting down. This is now known as type 3 diabetes.
Turn that camera off.
Where doctors have made
That's what I'm trying to see.
I'm trying to figure out how to cut it off.
Turn the camera off.
So if you or a loved one is often forgetting things or suffering with brain fog, then you must see this. After 3,400 brain scans and years of clinical research, an award-winning brain health expert has just revealed
that ultimately leads millions of people to vote for candidates based
the camera's still on.
It won't go out. Oh, yeah.
Those
put your finger in front of it. Then go to the kitchen and get you some tape.
Historian Eric Foner agrees. He says it's not just political bias at work, but what the media as a business feels it's forced to focus on to attract ratings and revenues. Somehow, that idea behind the people.
Okay, now I can't see Mike.
It's not really in our media very
Your
much.
camera's still on. I'm just letting you know.
It won't go out.
Personalities combating each other, but they don't look at who's behind.
I don't know why it won't go out. Hey, Mike.
You see him? You can see him?
Where you at? What type of
I'm on my iPhone.
Cause I have a thing to say cut my camera off.
See, if Mike would text me, I sent him my digits a while back. If he texts me, I can add him on. Because I figured out how you could do it through if you have someone's phone number.
I don't
Get that
know.
remote. What you looking for? What you looking for? Look at you. But
Let
if
me
I
see if
had
I
his
can.
digits, I can add him. So now I'm trying to look at what this other feature is right here. Trying to figure things out.
Not even understood by many people.
Let's
Well,
see.
it's hard to
Well,
understand. This is a very large country, over 300 million people, a very, very
What's
complicated
this share
economy
thing
and political
here?
system. So it's difficult to understand exactly how things
Let's see
operate.
here. Let's see
But I
what
think
this is.
But I think, in a certain sense, the anti-government sentiment, which is rife in this country, which is generally associated with the right wing,
Somebody about cop.
is also a response to the feeling.
What's this gonna do?
It's an inchoate feeling. It's not an analytical
Can
feeling.
always
But it's
try.
a feeling that aloof. It is not
Shit,
responsive.
try
It does
anything.
not really represent the people. It represents
Testy,
some
testy.
very particular interests, and that sense is pretty widespread in this country.
Okay.
Media watch groups are also concerned about the lack of diversity within the media that makes it unrepresentative of the
I
country
can't
itself.
even let me.
I know where. I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know how to share this link. Well, no, Mike. If you had sent me a, I gave you my number a while back. If you send me a text, I could add you through a text.
An American media star.
Mike left.
And that means
No, you left.
Power Elite,
Mike.
And the financiers who advertise.
Must be left.
Okay.
But
it's
I'm still gonna figure this out.
Expandable. I mean, you have
Mike, you have to send me a
at
text.
least in the positions that I was in, the possibility.
You have to send me a text.
To do journalism. Not that there
I'm
are
trying to add you, Mike.
or constrictions. There are, and not that they can't be punishing.
Hedges' work is still very respected, but he believes that much of the press is ultimately a charade that covers up for power more than covers it, especially when reporting on elections.
Because the political theater, I mean, the personal narrative of the candidate, it's all irrelevant. It's meaningless. And people, we still play the game. Look, every totalitarian country I covered had elections. They all play the charade. I mean, even East Germany did.
No.
And
I'm
that's
trying
the
to figure everything out.
And when we have a compliant corporate media that pretends that charade is real. So I think the problem is that the illusion still remains so powerful. People are changing, but the illusion is still so powerful that people confuse where power actually exists.
How does the New York Times cover the power centers that many people say rule America? Chris Spanos edits the New York Times Examiner that monitors the newspaper's content every day. He believes the paper has become an accomplice to the power elite.
I hate that I can't see you.
The New York Times as an institution is almost like a mini nation. And the correspondents, the op-ed writers, the editors, they're almost like diplomats and how they
keep telling me about that
StreamYard.
Do I need to go to StreamYard?
And they are very influential. You say that they're the disseminator of ideology.
Okay, let's put on some Tom McDonald. This is ENDEVR, guys, that y'all been listening to. And anyways, we're gonna mix it up a little bit, and I'm trying to learn this live feed, blah blah blah. But Mike, if you want to go live, I can come to your panel, and the people in the neighborhood can hear you.
Bank of America recently warned its clients.
That'd be cool too, dude. If you have time to come on your live, I'll come and join.
Why did they make an announcement?
Let me know right now, dude.
What does it even mean? Well, the answer is nothing you'd expect, but it could turn the financial world completely.
We'll come over there and run to your channel real quick, dude.
Prepared will be caught completely off guard. It could end up
holding. We can put it on your camera.
If you have any U.S.
junky work that I have to do over here.
You to pay close attention to this video. Explain the truth about this dollar.
I don't know how to post the freaking link, dude. I'm just learning this shit.
And whether you use Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, or any
I know I don't see a feature where it'll let me post the link. That's what I've been trying to do. And they don't have a feature for that.
Investor Tika Tori's simple instructions.
Yes, the shitty Apple phone won't let me. See, I can add a guest, but I need to have your phone number.
It's actually quite
and
easy
this
to opt out
ninja
of this
won't let me
dollar
do
recall.
it.
All you
Click
need to do is
guest
to
and
take
then
a few
invite
simple
guest
steps.
and then
And
copy
Tika
and
explains
paste.
these steps in detail.
Okay,
In a
here
free
I
video
go.
he just
All right,
released.
calm
He
down.
explains the one move you must
Damn,
do
why you gotta
when
beat
your
me
bank
up?
tells you they're moving all
Let's
your
see.
cash
All right,
into the new digital dollar. Reveals the names and ticker
copy.
symbol of several companies that are helping develop these digital dollars and could skyrocket in the coming months.
Hold
And he
on.
shares the details on the 25-cent alternative investment. It could skyrocket when this dollar recall begins. You can watch the video right now by clicking the button below. It's not an exaggeration to say your entire life savings could depend on this one single move. So I'm urging you to take a few minutes to watch Tika's short video. And if you don't have time right now, at least click the link below and bookmark the video for later when you have a few minutes.
Hold on. Is it going?
Pro-business
I don't know. I can't
Financial
see.
journalists like Stacy Herbert and Max Kaiser found that many pro-business views in some media outlets were often uninformed, as they told me on a radio show.
From December
You got it, Miss B?
2008, so well after the collapse of Bear Stearns, Lehman Brothers, the
I'm
market
trying to read what y'all are saying.
1,000
Oh,
points
there's
a
all
day.
y'all messages.
And the head of BBC World News Business said, and we had a 10-episode contract. Do you think the financial crisis will last all the way through?
Yeah, Mike, go live. All right. We're going to Mike's channel. Live feed over there. And
mainstream media are themselves deeply
we're going to get this sooner or later.
The news organizations have
Yes, I posted it for him. So we're going live here. We'll go live here or go live to his channel. Let me know, Miss B, before I leave.
Because they might cut off their lines of credit. So they're not unbiased in this regard in any stretch of the imagination. You see this most spectacularly with the New York Times. Their coverage of
I'll stay right here. Stay put.
One reason the press is so pro-business
See, I don't know why this
is that
thing.
they are themselves businesses. The people who run media companies increasingly pay themselves huge salaries and bonuses, the same
I'll
way
stay
that
right here. I'm
bankers
trying
do,
to.
says Barry Dyke.
I don't know why I can't see you.
Les Moonves, I couldn't believe he made $59 million in 2009, and he racked up. It was just disclosed the other day that he made close to $70 million in 2010.
And that's the head of CBS.
That's the head of CBS.
But you're saying that all of them are really running their businesses as if they were banks.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's banker pay. I mean, $70 million is a lot of money in anyone's book, and that's what they're getting paid.
So the media companies are really part of this whole system.
He doesn't see it.
They're part of these interconnecting, interlocking relationships with financial institutions.
There's no question about it. You get the media companies, which are huge. It's part of the empire.
Oh, you gotta be blue. Okay, I'm gonna stay right here. I won't move, guys.
You have your massive, unions. Okay, you have other factors as well. But the media is definitely part of it, and the ad managers.
That's exactly it. The corporations that own the U.S. media and own U.S. television.
Okay, we're going to go to Mike's channel.
And the people at the
Sounds
top
good,
of
Mike.
the news networks
I'll be over there.
Let
me get off from this.
I have
Miss
never earned
B,
anything
see you over there
to
soon.
the amount of money I earned in the
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss B.
Electric was my boss at MSNBC. So what I think happens is